I just knew I was going to hate a story in the recent issue of Wired based on the headline alone. Quote, "The genderless digital voice the world needs right now," end quote. Maybe I'm not hanging where the cool kids tend to congregate, but I can safely say that I have never, not once, heard anyone of either sex state the following: you know, I was using Siri and Alexa the other day and they sounded so feminine. What the world needs now is a genderless AI voice. Yeah, genderless. By the way, what percent of a percent of people the world over speak in a genderless manner? I mean, is such a thing even possible? And why would anyone want to hear such a weird tone anyway? Well, they say necessity is the mother of invention, and allegedly, here's the problem. Most artificial intelligence voices, such as the aforementioned Siri and Alexa, are female. This is supposedly a sexist thing, the underlying dynamic being that women exist as order takers. But here's the rub: there's already an option for users to change those female voices to male voices if they so choose. However, lost in the supposed clamor for a genderless AI voice is the fact that the majority of men and women prefer to listen to a female AI voice. Still, check out the mocking tone in a Fast Company article about this urgent need for a genderless voice. Quote, "The fact that the technology industry has chosen a woman to, by default, be our always on-demand personal assistant of choice speaks volumes about our assumptions as a society. Women are expected to carry the psychic burden of schedules, birthdays, and phone numbers. They are the more caregiving sex. They should nurture and serve. Besides, who wants to ask a man for directions? He'll never pull over at a gas station if he's lost," end quote. But the writer kind of outsmarted himself because, shockers, for the most part, what he mockingly pronounces is indeed true. Women do tend to be superior multitaskers, and they do excel in the caregiving department. As for my theory as to why most guys won't pull over to ask for directions, well, this is an admission of navigational failure, making a man a failure to his species. Put another way, when a tribe of Neanderthals were on the trail of a mastodon millennia ago, there was no 7-Eleven to drop into to get directions. Anyway, the point is men and women are equal but different, and those differences should be celebrated, not glossed over. But those social justice warriors residing in Silicon Valley, well, they're hell-bent on finding a solution to a problem that does not exist. And so it is we have the dramatic debut of the genderless AI voice known as Q.
Q!
Yes, Q as in, oh, I don't know, Q for questioning, Q for queer, Q for quizzical. But let's cut to the chase, shall we? Here's what that whiz-bang genderless Q voice sounds like.
Booty, booty.
Oops, wrong clip. So sorry, folks. Here's the correct soundbite.
Hi, I'm Q, the world's first genderless voice assistant. Think of me like Siri or Alexa, but neither male nor female. I'm created for a future where we are no longer defined by gender, but rather how we define ourselves.
Did that creepy voice sound genderless to you? Because to my ears, Q kind of sounds like an effeminate Terminator. Now, the duo behind Q, according to Fast Company, is Emil Asmussen and Ryan Sherman. They sampled several real voices from non-binary people. Those voices were digitally combined to create one master voice that cruises between 145 hertz and 175 hertz, which is apparently the sweet spot between male and female normative vocal ranges. And voila, so it is that we now have the first non-binary genderless voice to eliminate supposed sexism in the artificial voice community that no reasonable person was complaining about in the first place. But it is 2019 after all, which makes me really pine for 1969. Remember half a century ago When the scientific community was successful in pulling off that technological achievement of the millennium called putting a man on the moon, how the hell did we go from that cosmic accomplishment for the ages to the brainiacs now developing genderless artificial intelligence voices? Oh, the intelligence is artificial, all right. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you heard the Rebel has a new app? Please go to the App Store, download the Rebel Media app, and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.